Nathan Aspinall, welcome to the O2.
Thank you.
Finals night, the Premier League, where have the weeks gone? I just want to start by saying congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We've spoken so many times about the doubters, everything. Just talk to me, how proud are you of yourself for getting here?
Yeah, like I say, I'm of myself. Yeah, so proud. It's been a tough year. I know you said where the week's gone. For the players, it's felt like it's been on for like decades. Yeah, obviously it's been for me the best lineup I've ever been involved in. You know, this is my 5th season in the Premier League. I think the standard, the calibre of players in this tournament have been phenomenal from week 1. So yeah, to make the top 4 out of the players that, you know, look who's missed out. You know, no other than obviously Van Gerwen, but you know, Bunting's played well this year and he came bottom. Do you know what I mean? So. It's been a great season, and yeah, very proud to finish 3rd. So.
Can you just put into words what it means to you to win the Premier League here at the O2?
Yeah, obviously it would mean everything. You know what I mean? After the season and the knockbacks that I've had over the last couple of years, to come out and win probably the toughest tournament to win after the Worlds would be amazing. And you know, I've got my partner coming up tomorrow, and yeah, it'd be great to have a bottle of champagne on Thursday night about 11 o'clock with a trophy in my hand.
Where are you going to celebrate? You said the champagne. I mean, is there going to be an ASP exclusive after party? Are you going to be hitting Central London?
The reason the kids are staying at home just on the off chance of win.
And how do we get an invitation, or is that impossible?
You'll have to stalk me on Facebook.
Oi, that's coming up later. Don't reveal anything. Mate, I've got to ask you as well. We've spoken about the doubters so many times, and I love asking these sorts of questions because you're a joker. You love having a laugh. If you do win it, and I think you should do it for top 4 anyway, why don't you send them a little postcard of you outside the O2 holding the trophy?
That'll cost me a fortune in postcards, though, wouldn't it? There's a lot of doubters, isn't there?
I told just some of the pros. Just be like, listen, I told you.
Yeah, I think me and Gezi are both the same. You know, Gezi wrapped up quicker than me. But again, it's when people don't want you to be successful or doubt you can be successful, it gives as an athlete, it could give you that little bit more fire in the belly than maybe others. And I certainly think that's been the reason me and Gezi have performed so well this year.
How fresh are you feeling as well, especially with no Euro Tour as well? That
it was a big decision, but I actually pulled out of it to go watch County at Wembley. And
of course you did.
They got beat, and it was too late to put back in. So I had a weekend off with the family. I had what did I do Friday? I played golf Friday. Went to the races on Saturday at ADOC, won, so I was buzzing with that. And then watched Lilo and Stitch with the kids on Monday. So it's been quite a bit of an up and down weekend, shall I say, a bit random. But it was nice to have the weekend off and not play darts, not think about darts, not travel. And yeah, I'm feeling fresh.
You said you're feeling fresh, but everything you've just described seems massively exhausting, Nathan.
Mate, it's my life. My life is 100 miles an hour. It's manic. You know, when I'm not playing darts, I'm always busy at home, whether it's with the kids, whether it's out drinking with my mates and my missus, or whether it's playing golf or seeing family. Yeah, I'm always 100 miles an hour.
Is Lilo and Stitch worth it? Just a little side note.
Is what, sorry?
Lilo and Stitch, is it worth it?
You know what? So much better than the original.
Oh,
so much better than the original.
Say that.
So much better than the original. Yeah.
Back to the darts.
Yeah.
Michael Van Gerwen, of course. You beat him 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Didn't make it to the O2. Did he have any words of encouragement for you off the back of Sheffield?
No.
Nothing.
No.
I know he would have been hurting from obviously not making it to the top 4, but
yeah, no. You know, after Aberdeen, to be fair, Michael normally if he loses, he won't come back into the practice room. His management will come and get his stuff, and he'll just meet him. You know, he don't like coming back in. But to be fair, at Aberdeen, he came in and said, "Mate, he said, well played. You finished really well tonight. That's what won you the game." Sheffield didn't see him after the game, but yeah, no, I know we got on real well, me and Michael. I actually probably think he wants me to win out of the 4 of us. I'll probably say he would.
Yeah, I reckon you actually probably spot on with that as well. I mean, what's the game plan for Luke Humphries? I mean, how are you going to get at him? Because he has been so on form at the moment. I mean, it's only Luke Littler that's really been able to stop him over the last couple of weeks. But have you had his face on a dartboard recently?
No, I just approach it like every week. That's why I've not changed anything this week. I've not been on the board smashing it. I've actually not threw a dart since last Thursday, which is what I normally do. Unless I'm playing tournaments, I do not practice. So I thought Why change it? Why put pressure on yourself on Thursday night? Just do what you've done all year that made you successful. I think the thing I've found recently over the last probably 2 or 3 weeks, I've started games really strong. I've looked at my averages throughout games, and I think after like 5-6 legs, I'm always averaging 106, 107, 108, but then I tail off a little bit. I think that's got to be the plan tomorrow. Is come out strong, there's a break after 10 legs I think tomorrow, so get a nice lead. 6-4, 7-3 would be ideal. Going into that break and put the pressure back on him. You know what I mean?
There's something with you at the moment. Obviously, you're playing so well, and you say coming out strong. The expression on your face recently, you're a different man.
Yeah,
you are. It's like, I mean, you're a lovely guy. You're a terrific darts player. You're not evil, but it's almost like you're pumped up. You're ready.
You call it the wasp when I do this weird thing with my lip. But no, it's for me, it's obviously I'm working very hard behind the scenes with a sports psychologist, Chris O'Connor, hypnotherapy guy. I don't actually know the real definition. Hypnotherapy guy, I call him. And we're working on things to keep me more focused. We call it white noise. When you're on that stage, you can get distracted very easily. And obviously the last few weeks have been massive for me. And I remember important moments in my career where obviously I am the jokey lad on that stage. I get involved with the crowd, but sometimes you got to go right. You're here to work. You're here to make money, and win tournaments. And I think that's been the mindset the last couple of weeks where I've been so focused and in the zone. And it's not. I try my best, but sometimes it doesn't always work. Hopefully it works on Thursday night, and it's going to be the same as the last couple of weeks on Thursday.
If you could quickly map out what's going to happen your night, take me through it.
I'm going to turn up. I'm going to beat Luke Humphries. I'm going to smash Gezi in the final because Gezi's going to beat Luke Littler. I'm going to go back. I'm going to get a bottle of champagne, have that with my missus.
Listen, Nath, you obviously we've done the whole season so far, and we can have a little talk about 2026. What would you like to change in the Premier League if you are involved next year, coming off the back of this year?
Format-wise, I take it you're talking about here.
Yeah.
I like the format for the live audience. I think the people that are paying the money to come and watch us every Thursday night, I think it's fantastic. I think it works better than the other format. From a TV point of view, I don't think it is. I think people are getting bored. But for me, I think it's a simple solution is whack it to 12 players because the strength and depth is there. Play 6 games a night, 1 game a night. After 11 weeks, 4 people disappear, and then the last 8 play over 5 weeks on a knockout format and make your final 4. That way you're getting a few more different faces in it. If you make it to 12, I've got more chance of getting in it next year. But yeah, I think you're getting both formats that way. I think the problem you got is obviously say like you have like the league phase in Berlin. Like the knockout phase in Berlin, they might not get the opportunity to see 4 players because they've been relegated. That's the only thing you've got. But I just think there's definitely enough strength in depth to up the players from 8 to 12, or maybe 10 or whatever. But or have two lots of Premier Leagues.
That's your charge.
So 1 16, 2 15, 1 plays 1 week, miss a week, and do it that way, and then the top 4 from each. Playing another one for 8 weeks or whatever, I don't know, but
let's get him in the PDC
you know
boardroom
what? I couldn't care less about the format as long as I'm playing in it. I'm not Gez, I don't moan about the format. If I'm in it, I'm buzzing.
Nath, I want to say good luck, congratulations for making it.
Thank you.
All the best for tomorrow.
Cheers, pal. Appreciate that.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.